Okay, I got another sketchbook tour for y'all. This is my most current sketchbook. I started this on January 1st to be exact. So this is, I believe, is supposed to be an angel of some kind. I drew a bunch of gargoyles on this one. I genuinely like the little, details that I did on the edges here. I genuinely really like that. And also, I love gargoyles. I am absolutely obsessed with gargoyles. So there's that. A drawing that my sister did, and then I added to it. And then here is, let's see, the lighthouse drawing. For my observational drawing class, we were working on drawing faces and stuff. And this is a spray painting drawing that I did of Michael Cera, and then again, another one of my sister's drawings. This is supposed to be Pinkie Pie, but I haven't gone around to finishing it yet. And then a creepy old guy. I genuinely love drawing eyes like this. It's genuinely, it amps up the creepy factor than just completely wide eyes or something like that. It amps up the creepy factor in my opinion. And then these are my OCs. At the time they were named, let me see, because their names now, this is Mo and this is Brody. But this is them now. Here's Mo, here's Brody. Here's some better details. I might color it later, but we'll see. Again, if my sketchbook seems like it's very there's not a lot going on, it's kind of because I've been in a really weird spot mentally wise, so there's that. This is just based on this person that really kind of ruined my life for a little bit. And then a spooky drawing that I made. I might want to do drawings like this more often, just very just impulsive pen drawings. Because that's what makes my sketchbook. It adds a lot more realness to it. And here's some teeth. I love drawing teeth. I think this one's a lot better, realistic wise. And then a bunch of little drawings that I did, and this one was for my observational drawing class. And again, we were drawing some faces, so here's that. My OC, my character, Ludwig, in outfits that this person sent me as a reference. And so I really like this one, honestly. This one I really like. And then here's this. It's honestly I made it 10 times creepier than the reference photo. I think it's from a goth band. Alien something, I can't remember completely, but I made it all creepy and stuff, and then I added this nice little detail to it. I think this is one of my favorite drawings in my entire sketchbook. And then collages. I like to call these more brain barf collages, where I just kind of this I drew, but that was years ago. And then some designs for dresses and suits and stuff. That same design for the dress. And then these are realistic mounts that I drew while watching Devilman Crybaby. Huge discretion while watching that. I think it's TVMA, so. But I wrote the Microphones lyrics onto it, and I love drawing really detailed, there's one detailed facial feature and then everything else is just super simple. And I really like that. For this page, I just found a bunch of, again, more brain barf collaging, and I've tried to get back to my roots of just drawing random people a little bit more instead of trying to really plan anything. So that was pretty cool. And then this one was a drawing that I did while I was at a art and design lecture. And the guy was talking about AI, so that's why I wrote this up here. And this is a bunch of pen stuff that I honestly love this page so freaking much. I think this is like one of my top favorites, especially with like the shading and stuff. And then this is a bunch of people. It was supposed to be, at first it was kind of like motion blur type of stuff, but then it started going into more high contrast photography. And then there's Smile Dog and a little pointillism practice. And then this is, I practiced drawing lace a little bit, and honestly I really love how it turned out. And then again, more just kind of like impulsive drawing. And this is I'm not really a furry or something, but this is more or less my persona that I thought was like super cool because it kind of describes me as a person. And then a bunch of like a drawing of a cathedral, this picture, and then I don't know what this was, but honestly I think I was just like, again, impulsive pen drawings. That's what I'm obsessed with. And this is me in a forest, and this is like from a market. I was just calculating profit. And then this one I personally really like. It's supposed to be a picture of me. I'm still working on drawing me, like at least realistic pictures of me. I'm trying to learn how to do that better. But honestly, I think I got myself pretty good. And then random animals, so like different elements of a certain animal, they're all mixed together. So like praying mantis eyes, a narwhal head, I don't know which animal, but wings, and then a raccoon. This one was just very, very random, but yeah. I like this one and this one the most. And then a bunch of stickers. This one is, I tried to draw like a lot more creepy art, as if I haven't already drawn creepy art. What are we talking about? But I tried to draw something that was a little bit more like, again, I love drawing teeth, and I love drawing like super realistic features, and then everything else is like pretty simple. This is like more of a, again, impulsive pen drawings. I was trying to teach myself that art does not need to be super well thought or planned out, that it can just be whatever you make it to be. So that's just me slowly learning that. And then a bunch of collages. This is a drawing that I did but it's in a print sort of form. And then another drawing that I did. And I want to do something more realistic here, like maybe Shakespeare or something. I don't know why, but I don't know, that's the thought. And then I dyed my hair like red. I was supposed to be a maroon color, and yeah, so now it's like red orange, which is a new era for me, and we love that. And then another OC that I might do. The thing is that my story takes place in 1984, so I might have to take out the nose piercing because it's giving very like 2020s sort of look. So I took out the nose piercing, and this is him a little bit more detailed. And then these are some more of my OCs. This is Willow, this is Sarah, and this is Jackie. Let's see. And then this is something that I recently did, and I think it's based off of a statue. And then this one was just a lot more random. And yeah, more pen drawings that I did during like an art and design lecture, in case you don't know what my name is. Yeah. And then this that I'm hopefully gonna finish. And then this is a little bit more of a personal thing where I'm kind of just like one day yeah, let me just, yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, this is more of a realistic drawing of me, and then this is like my future self, or how I at least want to look. So I don't know what the future holds, but yeah, that's, and then here I usually make my sketchbooks, so here's a lot of, yeah, I usually make all my sketchbooks. So here is as you can tell by the very professional binding, this is from like a magazine about a cathedral. I think this is one of my favorite photos of all time that I put in here, and I can't wait to see what I do with this page. But yeah, this is, other than that, that's pretty much it for now. So yeah, don't mind how torn up it is, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye.